If I came across the crossword clue, brand that makes premium headphones, Sennheiser would be one of the first three names that would immediately come to mind. The reason is the truly impressive reputation this German company has built in the audio world over more than 80 years, earning equal respect among both audiophiles and professional audio users. What's particularly interesting is that Sennheiser is one of the rare heritage audio brands that has navigated the digital transition exceptionally well, continuing to deliver thoroughly modern products while maintaining the high standards we expect from one of the legends of the audio industry. A perfect example of this is the Momentum series of wireless headphones, which aims to combine premium sound quality with practicality, wireless freedom, and the kinds of features modern users actually need. This time, we got to test the newest model in the lineup, the Sennheiser Momentum 5. On paper, it promises all of that with virtually no compromises, so let's see how it performs in practice, what you actually get, and whether these might be the right headphones for you. The first thing you'll encounter after unboxing them is the carrying case, which is an important part of any pair of headphones designed to be used anywhere from home to the office and on the road. What we really liked is how compact the case is. It's only slightly larger than the headphones themselves and has an impressively slim profile that makes it easy to fit into a bag even when space is extremely limited. The case feels sturdy and protective, and unless someone decides to literally jump on it, which of course we did not test, we'd say your headphones should be perfectly safe in normal use. The design is also quite elegant and understated, with only two visible details, a carrying loop and a metallic Sennheiser logo. Like the headphones themselves, the case is available in three color options: black, white and denim, a blue jeans finish that looks particularly distinctive. Inside the case, the layout is molded specifically around the headphones, and you'll also find a 3.5mm analog audio cable, a USB-C charging cable, and a quick start guide covering pairing, controls, and the companion app. We would have liked to see an airplane adapter included as well, but that's something you can purchase separately if needed. As for the headphones themselves, the design is very similar to what we saw on the Momentum 4 and the HDB 630, which is based on the same platform. The combination of simplicity and elegance works extremely well in both color variants we had for testing. The black version combines black fabric on top of the headband with black synthetic leather on the underside and ear cushions, while the ear cups and frame use a dark gray finish with a subtle matte sheen. The denim version features blue ear cups and frame, grayish ear cushions, and a beautifully textured fabric on the headband that resembles a much more refined and luxurious interpretation of denim. The overall construction is very similar to the previous models, with only small differences in details such as the logo treatment and the vent openings on the ear cups. Sennheiser is clearly sticking with a proven design, and we have no complaints about that because both the build quality and the flexibility inspire confidence. The ear cups can rotate slightly horizontally to adapt to the shape of your head, fold 180 degrees vertically for storage, and adjust in size through the sliding headband mechanism. Although the construction appears to be primarily plastic, the rigidity and finish are so convincing that we actually had to double-check whether parts of it were aluminum. That choice also helps keep weight down to around 290 grams, and combined with the soft padding on both the headband and ear cushions, the result is excellent long-term comfort without excessive clamping force. The synthetic leather ear cushions will naturally get a bit warm during hot summer days like the ones we're having right now, but that's a deliberate trade-off in favor of better acoustic isolation. Even the passive isolation achieved by the ear cushions alone is very good, but the Momentum 5 also features active noise cancellation that has been further improved over the previous model through a new algorithm and a larger number of external microphones, 8 in total, 4 per ear cup. The result is genuinely impressive isolation from outside noise. Constant background sounds are almost completely eliminated, while speech and sudden noises are significantly reduced. For working in noisy environments or enjoying peace and quiet while traveling, it's an extremely effective solution. The companion app also gives you a range of ANC settings, allowing you to adjust the intensity if you don't want complete isolation, disable noise cancellation entirely, or enable an adaptive mode that automatically adjusts to your surroundings. In our experience, the most effective setup was ANC at 100% with anti-wind set to auto rather than max. The Momentum 5 also supports a transparency mode, which uses the external microphones to bypass the passive isolation and let you hear your surroundings almost as naturally as if you weren't wearing headphones at all. We have to say that this works exceptionally well and comes surprisingly close to the experience of simply taking the headphones off, so Sennheiser deserves real credit for the ANC implementation here. Another great aspect is how quickly you can switch between modes on the fly, because the entire outer surface of the right ear cup is touch sensitive and supports a wide range of gestures for all the essential controls. A single tap plays or pauses music, a double tap switches between noise cancellation modes, swiping up or down adjusts the volume, and swiping left or right skips tracks. You can also place two fingers on the surface and pinch or spread them apart to adjust the balance between transparency and noise reduction. Speaking of controls, the bottom of the right ear cup also houses the power and Bluetooth pairing button. Pressing it while the headphones are powered on gives you both a battery level indication through LEDs next to the button and a spoken battery status announcement inside the headphones themselves. Battery life is rated at 57 hours of playback with ANC enabled, which is an excellent figure. The headphones also include a wear detection sensor, so playback pauses automatically when you take them off, helping preserve battery life. At this point, you're probably wondering, okay, but how do they sound? The answer is excellent, although from Sennheiser we honestly expected nothing less. The sound is refined, controlled, and unmistakably premium, with a very pleasant and fairly neutral tonal balance. What impressed us most was the bass performance. It extends remarkably cleanly with no harmonic distortion down to around 25 Hz and even reaches close to 20 Hz with only a slight roll-off, resulting in excellent precision and clarity in low frequencies. Also, despite covering essentially the entire sub-bass range, the bass is very well balanced. It has real weight and impact, but never overwhelms the mid-range or masks detail. Because of that, the Momentum 5 sounds unusually open for a closed-back headphone, with plenty of detail in the mid-range and treble, and a surprisingly spacious soundstage. Combined with the excellent isolation, this makes the listening experience genuinely immersive when you want to disappear into your music and appreciate the finer details. In addition to the default neutral tuning, the app provides several preset sound profiles for different music genres, along with the ability to create your own using an 8-band equalizer. There's also a sound check feature that works like a short listening quiz, guiding you through a series of choices and automatically building a sound profile tailored to your preferences. For basshead users who enjoy a stronger low end, Sennheiser also includes a dedicated bass boost mode that adds a bit more punch and fullness to the lower frequencies. For gaming and video playback, there's an immersive audio option optimized for Dolby Atmos content, which expands the soundstage and creates a greater sense of spaciousness. For music listening, however, we'd recommend leaving it disabled, as it seems to have a slight effect on clarity and detail in regular stereo content. In terms of connectivity, we already mentioned the 3.5mm wired connection and the Bluetooth 5.4 wireless connection, which will likely be the primary choice for most users. Beyond the standard SBC and AAC codecs, the Momentum 5 also supports aptX, aptX Adaptive, aptX HD, and aptX Lossless, which is essential for getting the most out of the excellent hardware. Of course, it's worth checking which of these codecs your phone or playback device actually supports, because not every device supports all the aptX codecs. Latency is also impressively low, making video playback feel perfectly synchronized without any noticeable audio delay. All connection information and settings are handled through the Sennheiser Smart Control Plus mobile app, which is also used for firmware updates and all other customization options. The app even includes a Find My Headphones feature that records the last known location where the connection was lost. Another particularly useful feature is Sound Zones, which lets you create different profiles for different locations such as home, commuting, or work, and automatically switch sound settings and ANC behavior depending on where you are. Overall, the Sennheiser Momentum 5 is an exceptionally well thought out pair of wireless headphones that successfully combines the high quality sound Sennheiser is famous for with modern wireless convenience and a rich set of practical features that today's users expect. Universally appealing design, excellent build quality, outstanding noise cancellation, superb sound, portability and comfort, it's genuinely difficult to find a meaningful weakness here, which is why the Momentum 5 also earns our highly recommended award. As for the price, Momentum 5 will cost you around $400. That wraps up our impressions, and now we'd love to hear yours. Let us know in the comments below what you think about what the Sennheiser Momentum 5 has to offer. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and maybe consider subscribing to our channel for more interesting tech content. You were watching Bench House, my name is Ivan, and I'll see you next time.